The Feast of the Transfiguration marks the anniversary of the death of Blessed Paul VI, soon to be St. Paul VI. And I remember as a very young boy being held up by my dad as he went by in a car at the New York World's Fair, with tremendous excitement and tremendous joy. And one of Paul VI's prevailing thoughts were, we are made for eternity, and eternity begins at this very moment, since the Lord is among us and lives with us and in his church. It's true, we all have mountaintop experiences we don't want to end, yet we know they do. But we take something of those moments with us our entire lives. The gospel illustrates that for us today, those moments of intensity that we have with Christ, and yet we know they can't be forever, but we have to come down that mountain. We have those inspirational moments, those transfiguration moments in our own lives, like winning a championship or getting the recognition we've wanted, or a bonus, or a marriage day, or the birth of a child. And yet there are similar components in our lives and also in the lives of those disciples today. Think about it. First, they had to go uphill to the mountaintop. No worthwhile experience is not uphill. They're all uphill experiences. Living the sacraments is sometimes uphill. Raising children is sometimes uphill. But those moments lead to those transfiguration moments. And so if we're on the climb, we know that God is with us. They wanted to stay forever. They wanted to build tents and stay. We all want to stay in those moments. We want to keep our kids young and dependent, and yet they grow up and they make their own decisions. And all of us in our lives, and all of those transfiguration moments, cannot stay. We need to come down that mountain. And last, Jesus gives encouragement, and he says, be not afraid. What are we afraid of? Are we afraid of the intensity of love, the intensity of being close to Christ or to one another, the intensity of knowing ourselves honestly? Jesus says, be not afraid, more than any other statement in the Gospels. Why? Because we are so afraid. The disciples had an easier walk after the Mount of Transfiguration. It was a downhill walk after the experience. It's refreshing. After the surrender to the intensity of God's love, we know refreshment, happiness, and peace. That's our challenge, and that's what we're called to.